Hey everyone, welcome back to another speed build. This one is again on Aluna Island. It's actually across from Magnolia Corner, but this one is called Big Blue because it's big and it's blue. There's actually a lot of blue both inside and out. So I know the name is not super imaginative, but I mean, call a spade, right? Can we say that that's what's going on here? Maybe? Will that count? Anyway, I decided to kind of format this speed build a little differently because the video, if it's all together, would be very, very long, getting close to an hour. So instead I've split it up in categories. So this first video is just the build, so the walls and the windows and exterior stuff. And then the next video will be all of the decoration, all of the interior of the first floor and just the outdoor living spaces. And then the last video, the third video, is the second and third floors, which are the bedroom floors. So it's a little different, a little weird, but hopefully it will work for this video series, this build, because it is a very big build, hence Big Blue. Oh, look at that! Anyways, I'm kind of going again for the cookie cutter look, since this is what I would say a new development. All these lots are very close together, similar size, not a lot of old growth trees in this actual part because the lots are so close together. So I'm thinking, you know, this is the place where they tore down old houses if there were any and built up a bunch of new ones all in a row, the little cookie cutter houses. So there are some things that are similar to Magnolia Corner in this house, and there are lots of things that are different. I was thinking in my head that Magnolia Corner was the more budget option for this neighborhood, and then Big Blue, you go all out for Big Blue. You have to spend a lot more money because it's got a whole other floor and more bedrooms and bigger living space, and it's just bigger, all of it. And it took a lot more time because of that. But I'm actually pretty happy with this house because even though it was cookie cutter-ish on the outside and kind of with the floor plan, I went a little crazy. Well, not like crazy, but had a little bit of fun with parts. Because as I was building it, I decided that one of the parents was a fashion designer, and then the other parent really liked blue. So that the fashion designer parent had free reign to do whatever they wanted with the house, get as crazy as they wanted to, as long as each room incorporated some blue to satisfy the other parent. So that was their compromise, their agreement that they came to in my head. I don't know why I think of these things, but it helps give a direction to each build to have these parents compromising in mind. I guess it goes back to one of my favorite TV shows that used to be on HGTV, Secrets of a Stylist. I still follow Emily Henderson's blog, so that might tell you why it's my favorite, and why a lot of stuff in here is blue, because blue is actually, I think, her favorite color. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, so, fashion designer parent playing around with all sorts of stuff, and the blue loving parent, making sure there's blue everywhere. I don't know why that'd be a fair compromise, but it is. The places that don't have blue, since there are a few, are, let's see, the bathroom for the children, and I think the children's bedrooms, they got to choose their own color, so I don't think any of them have blue. Yeah. And then the office, strangely enough, no blue in that one. I don't have a reason for that. My reasoning totally fell through. Whoops. Well, it was complimentary because it has the neighboring color and the other color, whatever. It still looks good. I still like it. I stand behind this house. I endorse this house. Sorry, too much politics going on nowadays, and they're bleeding over to the rest of my life. Anyways, you're starting to see very much the shape of the house now that I've rambled through everything. The first floor is pretty formal, so the next video will be all of the formally spaces, and you might get a few sneak peeks throughout this build. Try to keep them to a minimum, but I didn't quite do everything in order, even though I arranged all the videos in order, so you might get to see little bits of the kitchen or the living room when I go between floors in a little bit. There's nothing there yet, but you'll see them, maybe. I tried to keep it to a minimum. Did I already say that? I think I might have already said that. It's hot this week, so my brain is not quite where it should be. Anyway, we'll just keep moving. The middle floor, I had some difficulties with working out the floor plan. It changes a couple of times and I keep tweaking it. That's mostly when you see the peaks of the interior design, is because I kept coming back to that middle floor being like, how can I make this work the right way? Because I think I did have this one out on graph paper, like I said that I sometimes do, trying to work out the floor plan, but I had it in pen, so I couldn't erase. So I had to come back and play with it here in game after I'd built it. So here we are, playing with this floor, trying to get 3 bedrooms that are relatively equal size and still have plenty of space for a playroom, family room area. Nothing's really working until I try just putting another archway in, which you'll see in a second. It doesn't fit right now how the rooms are, so the rooms will have to change, so we're gonna come back later and give it another try. See? Trying again. So, let's see. And then you might have gotten a peek there, or just, throughout the video when I'm rambling over it, of the master suite. It takes up the whole 3rd floor. They have their own little lounging area, balcony kind of thing, but it's on the inside. So an interior balcony, I guess that's a thing. I might have a different word, but I don't know. Then they have their bedroom, and their bedroom has a little nook where the fashion designer parent will set up their little office workspace. And then they're going to have the 2-part bathroom, same as Magnolia Corner, and they're going to have their own humongous balcony with their outdoor relaxing spot, because they have an outdoor balcony, so indoor and outdoor. Aren't they lucky? I would love that. But I guess they are paying for it, so. I wonder what the other parent does, the blue loving parent, because they have to be making a lot of money to be able to afford this house. Maybe the fashion design parent is a very lucrative career. I mean, you have to be really good at it then, but maybe they're really good. I went through a lot of iterations of the blue until I stumbled on this blue. I think it was the white edging on the siding that helped it. When it was blue on blue, it wasn't so great, but with the white edging, it breaks it up a bit and looks better. So I'm glad that I found that one. And yeah, so you see the blue stone, blue siding, but then the white shingles and the white edging to help break it up, as well as the white trim on the windows. So, plenty of that. Oh, you're getting little sneak peeks if you're peeking. It was tricky to fit trees onto this lot because, again, there's not much yard space left, and I want them to look kind of like newer trees on this lot at least, because this one, they would have bulldozed the whole thing, just everything gone so they can put in this huge house. And a fancy little row of bushes, shrubs, whatever, and a fancy little row of lavender along this side. Make it look more sophisticated. Some blue flowers to go with the big blue. Some hydrangeas. Oh, blue hydrangeas are not prettiest, but those are kind of purpley. There are purple hydrangeas, aren't there? I don't remember. I've mostly seen blue ones. And then some orange, a complementary color to make it pop, look lively, bring it to life a little. Getting close to the screenshots, so I hope to see you in the next video of the 1st floor.